Hello, everybody. Gage says it's empty. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Today's beer comes from Lawson's Finest Liquids. And guys, I've had a couple of these sent to me over the years. They seem to be making some tasty stuff. This was sent to me by my brother Greg. I think he may have even went to the brewery. Let's see what he has to say on this one. Double Sunshine is the name of this beer from Lawson's Finest Liquids. Most common is their regular sip of Sunshine. This is the Imperial version. He says as he writes this note, it ranks number 22 on Beer Advocate's Top 250 list. So, pretty impressive to make it on their list that low. But you got to take that with a grain of salt with Beer Advocate. Half the information on that site's wrong to begin with. And he didn't tell me the date, but it says canned on 04 of 19. April 4th of 19. Today is May the 5th. So, May the 3rd, I'm sorry. 5/3/19. So, tomorrow it'll be a month old in the can. So, should still be very tasty and have a lot of hop goodness going on with it. So let's find out. We're going to jump over, and Lawson's are up in Vermont. Their commercial description, we don't have IBUs listed anywhere. This American Double IPA is packed with juicy tropical fruit flavors and a bright herbal aromas thanks to the abundance of U.S. grown hops. So I don't think this, looking at the pictures here on Untappd, it's going to be a New England style, which is surprising, but we're going to see here just in a sec. So I've read that to you. We got the 8%, we got the date, we don't have the IPUs, so it is time. Big 16-ounce can, and it looks like they've got a shrunk wrap label here. Can's actually not printed. They've slide these sleeves on her and heat shrink them to the can. So into the glass we go here, guys. Not very cloudy coming out on the initial pour here. Definitely does not look like a New England style beer. And we'll get the back end pour in here, so if it changes any of that appearance or anything. But to me right now, guys, without the back end pour in there, whether there's some settling going on in there or not, don't know yet. It looks like a filtered beer. A nice amber color, nice carbonation, almost 2 fingers of head. A lot of bubbles streaming up from the bottom. It looks very well carbonated. Very nice looking beer, a nice amber color. To the nose we go. Very nice citrusy aroma. Hint of some tropical fruit notes in there. Maybe some mango. Maybe some stone fruit. A little bit of grapefruit, not a whole lot, and pine. Smells pretty good. Smells pretty tasty. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Greg. Well, a well-made beer. Alcohol is well hidden. Nice. Like I said, tropical fruit notes in there. Hints of mango and some oranges. IBUs don't seem to be too strong on this. Seems like it's fairly balanced. A very tasty beer. And guys, you shall know these New England style beers that I've been getting here over the last couple of years have ruined me. I mean, I prefer those over just about everything else, whether it's a West Coast style, East Coast style, Midwest style. I like that extra punch that New England style puts out in the aromas and in the taste. But this is not claiming to be a New England style. Like I said, right now it looks like a filtered beer. So let's see if we can get the back end pour in here. I'm going to shake this up a little bit. Hopefully it don't produce 10 fingers of head on this back end pour. Still looks pretty clear coming out. Yep. So definitely looks like a filtered beer, guys. Not a New England style, but a very well made IPA. Especially being done here on the East Coast. It has a little more hop flavor and hop aroma than a lot of them on this side of the country do for an East Coast style. Now there are some beers and some breweries that brew a West Coast style, even though they're here on the East Coast. But very tasty beer. So it's right out of the fridge. Let's sip on this bad boy and see what we end up with. Pretty tasty right now. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it a while now. Very impressive lacing is left on the glass. A very tasty IPA. Dates on the bottom of it. ABVs on the can. We don't get the IBUs, which a lot of times is irrelevant depending on how they're hopping it. Very easy to drink for an 8%er. And it's a double IPA, of course. Very tasty. I would probably buy this beer if I could get it here. Being an 8%er, as long as it wasn't too pricey. A very nice, well done double IPA in the style. So, that being said, nice tropical fruit notes. A very balanced beer. I do get some impressive hop notes. Not like a New England style, but for what it is, very, very tasty. Final chug. Very well done beer. Guys, not quite to the 10 category as far as I'm concerned with all the New England styles that I've had, but for what it is, it's kicking the door down. I'm gonna give it an A, but I'm gonna give it a 98. It's real close to being a 10. If I'd never had a New England style beer, it would probably be a 10, but I just really like that style of beer with the super off the chain hop aroma and taste that those beers have. So, but I'll still buy this beer because I can't get New England style beers around here. They're just not available. So, very well done. 98 for me, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they have it 4.65 world class. Awesome numbers from those guys. You could say it's a 10 beer, I would not argue with that. Like I said, if I'd never had a New England style beer, I would probably think this would be a 10 beer on, right off of it, and wouldn't argue if you think it is. Over to Untappd for a final check-in, they have it at 4.48. Again, awesome numbers from them. I consider that in their A category also. Getting close to being a 10 beer. So, with that being said, if you've had this one, the Double Sunshine from Lawson's Finest Liquids, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.